I'm saying that so wrong. All right, game one. Already, wow, Ran already putting the pressure. We saw DK put on Hero, but unfortunately, wow, DK's already been on high percentage. But wow, Ran just absolutely taking advantage of this. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so Rabbit's going to be unfortunately beginning down a stock, and Ran in a really good spot here, although having some percentage on his name, but it's still absolutely matching the percentage, if not more, and they're going to be a stock ahead. DK really needs to respond here. Oh, but we saw DK. I mean, even when in high percentage, he still performed really well here, but unfortunately cannot get that same pressure like he did last game, and Ran is absolutely going to take full advantage of this. And wow, Rabbit, no, Rabbit unfortunately isn't going to get the recovery. Ran absolutely knocking him further off stage and securing the stock, but wow, DK has yet to respond. Oh no, DK unfortunately misses the charge attack, but that's okay. Needs to put some sort of pressure on the board, getting a little pick damage, but not enough to secure anything. But Ran doing a really good job at spacing. I mean, again, we saw both players in their respective matches previously space really well and put really a lot of pressure down. And oh, Rabbit's gonna secure that stock as well. But unfortunately, Ran is gonna be taking the lead in this game. And unfortunately, DK cannot put that same amount of pressure that he did in his previous games. But wow, Ran is absolutely going to town, and that's going to be game. That's going to be game one. Ran is going to be with the 2-stock lead, taking game one of the set. And unfortunately, Rabbit really, unfortunately, could not get that pressure. Hopefully, in game two, we can see a little bit more pressure from Rabbit. But as of now, it is not looking good for Rabbit because, wow, Ran did a phenomenal job of absolutely keeping up that pressure. Rabbit went Young Link. Okay, so the first time I think he switched off DK this whole tournament. All right, let's see if Young Link's going to be any better. Young Link, again, has a lot of projectiles, and we know Ran was struggling with projectiles against Min Min. But I don't know. We will see. But a really good thing that Ran did this whole tournament was close the gap in a lot of these matches that were projectile heavy. Just found a way to close the gap, and hopefully Rabbit can see this and obviously not repeat some of the mistakes that previous players did by letting him close the gap and still just poking him until we can get him high percentage. But so far, Rabbit's doing a really good job at keeping him high percentage, keeping him away. And Ran, unfortunately, is just trying to find any opening. And there it is. Does he get the secure the stock? Yes, he does. Ran's going to be taking the first stock of the match despite the high percentage. But Rabbit really needs to secure the stock early because we know what Ran is capable of. And we know Ran, it just ticks up percentage even higher having that stock lead. I'm sorry. I'm like just trying to find like the right words to say at the same time. But wow, Ran doing an incredible job holding on to that stock for as long as possible. Rabbit really needs to secure the stock now. Otherwise, it's going to be really messy, and that might be it. Yes, it is. Rabbit's going to be securing the stock. Still somewhat kind of even, but Rabbit already in that high percentage, slowly ticking up. And Ran just still needs to close that gap. Doing a really good job here. But unfortunately, has not landed a hit yet. No, Rabbit, unfortunately, needs to land some sort of hit. Otherwise, Ran is just going to go to town. Absolutely spacing really well, closing the gap really well here. Oh. No, doesn't look like it. It's not looking like it. Rabbit. Slowly matching percentage, doing a really good job. Rabbit's going to be taking the lead here. But we seen Ran close these gaps and still take the stock somehow. Even in high percentage. Ooh, really good shield by Rabbit there. But still, taking him up in high percentage. Just needs to land a really good hit here, honestly. Aside from the projectiles. But Ran is not going to make it easy for him. This might secure the stock, and it does! Wow! Ran absolutely still back against the wall and still comes out with the stock. Rabbit really needs to secure the stock now. Otherwise, it's going to be really messy for him if he doesn't. But wow. So far, so good. Ran doing a really good job. Rabbit, I mean, trying to stay away as far as possible. Not trying to get any sort of percent done to him. But no, Ran's going to close the gap again. Oh, but unfortunately, for him, Rabbit's going to fall off stage, so he can't get the full combo going. Rabbit really needs to find this last hit. Otherwise, it's going to be most likely Ran's favor to win this match. Oh, but Ran doing a really good job. Even if he's not getting close, he's getting some sort of pick damage with the laser. But Rabbit really needs to secure the stock, and there it is. Okay, Rabbit still in this game, very much so, but still needs to have a long battle ahead of him to tick up that percentage on Ran. But it unfortunately... Oh, there it might be it. I mean, so far, Rabbit's doing a really good job at projectile spamming, but Ran's doing an even better job at dodging almost every projectile thrown at him. As I said that, he just absolutely gets hit with it. But wow, Rabbit doing a really good job here. He's trying to close the gap in percentage. But Ran, wow, already just one hit takes him almost close to 100%. And wow, Rabbit's going to be seeing 100% here. Rabbit really needs to do a better job at spacing. So far, so good. Ran slowly inching away, closing that gap. Wow, it's going to be pretty even, but we already know what Ran is capable of once he gets close. And there it is. Rabbit, unfortunately, switches to Link, but unfortunately is not going to come out. That was a way closer match, though. But Rabbit, unfortunately, isn't going to secure that game, too. And Ran closed that gap and punished Rabbit for it. Absolutely. And wow, Rabbit's going to be needing to win the next 3 games to stick into this winner's bracket, his opponent. Hopefully, we can see Rabbit doing a better job at spacing, but so far doing a really good job. But yeah, Rabbit just unfortunately is letting Ran close the gap. But it's pretty early, still pretty early, doing a really good job, getting that high percentage, slowly ticking up on Ran. Doing still a good job. But Ran doing a really good job at shielding. Oh no. Unfortunately, Rabbit's going to be off stage. Does recover though. Projectile spam. Still recovering really well here. Still doing a good job. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty even. I will say, but Rabbit doing a way better job. But unfortunately, Ran closes the gap and is honestly going to be taking the first stock of the game. It's gonna be put Rabbit in a really bad spot. But if Rabbit can secure this stock early instead of later, like we've seen in in previous games, this can be really good for Rabbit and keep him in this game, keep him alive. So far, is not gonna secure the stock. Is gonna get a little bit more pick damage, but Ran's gonna be honestly just tanking those. Oh, there it is. Rabbit needs one more good hit. No, but Ran's gonna get right back on stage. But Rabbit's doing a really good job at spacing this time, I believe. But Ran doing a really good job, trying to close the gap, shielding at a perfect time. Rabbit really needs to secure this stock. No, misses the hit. Oh, wait, it actually hits it. Wow, okay. So Rabbit, it's going to be 2-2. Rabbit, a little high in percent, I will say, but it's still anyone's game. Ran doing a really good job, but Rabbit's going to respond really well here. Does recover really well. But wow, there's so many projectiles on the screen. It's like so hard to keep up. But hopefully we can see Ran. Oh, I don't know. Okay, misses the laser twice. Rabbit's going to punish him for it. Rabbit just needs to keep that spacing going. Literally just projectile spam to win. But if he just cannot, he just doesn't let Ran get close. He's in a really good spot here to projectile spam. Wow, Rabbit. I mean, Rabbit has him where he wants him. He just needs to land that last hit. But Ran is not making it easy for him. Oh, there it is. Oh, no. Ran's still alive. No, but Rabbit goes off stage to get the stock. Okay. Rabbit, for the first time, is going to be taking the stock lead. Oh, no. Rabbit needs to find some sort of percentage. Otherwise, Rabbit still has a stock lead. Still alive, but Ran can easily knock him and secure his stock. So hopefully Rabbit can secure a little bit more percent out of Rabbit. Okay, Rabbit's still alive. No. Rabbit's struggling to get back on stage. No. Okay, 29% is still okay, but it's most likely not going to be enough because one of Ran's attacks is literally just going to match that. All right, Rabbit needs to breathe here and just keep at a distance. Keep at a distance. Keep projectile spamming until he's high percentage to get that low last stock. I don't know. It's pretty even. Ran doing a really good job, the best that he can, to block any projectiles coming his way. But Rabbit doing a really good job at putting the pressure, making Ran... Oh, I don't know. Oh, this is going to be close. As Ran... Oh, no! Rabbit misses it! Oh, my gosh! Even on low percent, Ran's going to be taking the stock off Rabbit. Rabbit had him right where he wanted him, but it could not secure the stock. And it's going to be a 3-0 for Ran. Rabbit is unfortunately going to be sent to loser's bracket. Oh, that's so tough. But wow, Ran is going to be securing a guaranteed second place in this tournament and is going to be sent to grand finals. And